got in that ring. And tonight he just may have to show me a little bit more, because Brandon comes with some good credentials.
That's right. Speaking of those credentials, he was a former NWA Wildside Tag Team Champion as he shoots Eagle in that corner. And look at that big, high splash in the corner, taking it to Eagle, Dan.
That's right, and Eagle in trouble. I hope he didn't take young Brandon P. a little too lightly.
Catching him coming out of that corner. Oh, there's those chops.
You can tell that when he throws them chops, those guys got to get out and get their minds back together every time.
Well, you know, Bill, there's an old saying about anybody can beat anybody on any given day, and I hope that Eagle didn't underestimate Brandon P. Brandon P. giving Jay Eagle a little bit more trouble than I'm sure he anticipated.
You know he has, because he hasn't had time to look at him, to study him, to look at any films on him whatsoever. And the president said that the man was capable and had the credentials to go against him for the title. So that really puts him in there. There's them chops again.
And you know, you brought up something about wrestlers and films. These guys do often have to watch films of their opponents and what have you, and even matches they've had. And that's just comparable to the National Football League, to make yourself a better competitor.
Each and every time you get a chance to watch your opponent, whether it's on film or live, it's good to watch them. You get out there and you do some calculating of what's going on with the man in his match. You look for his soft spots, and when you get that soft spot, you get it put in the back of your mind, then you can, what a shot to the ribs.
Speaking of a soft spot, Brandon P. trying to make one, and Chief J. Eagle, stiff shot to the ribs, and then one right to the side of the head. Eagle down in that corner. Brandon P. gonna bring him out. Really going to work on him, Dan.
Snapmare into a rear chin lock. He's getting it down to the basics, but it's working.
Like we've heard before, Bill, there goes up another series of those Indian war cries from the fans getting behind Eagle here.
Well, why is he swatting flies?
Well, it is quite warm here in the American Coliseum. He might have been just trying to get some air going around him as he's trying to fight out of it.
I think Eagle was trying to get some crowd support, as he's got probably the most popular competitor here.
Well, like I said, he does a little bit of showboating, but he tries to inject himself into the matches, and that has always been a problem with me. I just don't approve of somebody, no matter how popular he is. Even Wahoo never did stuff like that.
You're saying Eagle's a little egotistical, huh?
More than a little.
Well, look at there. Eagle gonna roll out to the outside. Brandon P. caught him with a big drop kick right there. And Eagle goes to the outside, making his way back up onto the ring apron. Brandon P. thinking that maybe he's got turning the tide here.
And the man's holding his ribs. He just might be doing it.
Oh, but right as we say that, another one of those stiff chops.
He dropped him right across that top rope. Now, Bill, I'll give him credit.
Now, wait a minute. Now, you know that is illegal as all get out. The man should have never dropped him across that rope.
Yeah, because that probably should have been a disqualification because he hit him low on that top rope.
He did hit low, and then he took advantage of it, and that's exactly what I was talking about. He takes advantage of people like that.
Well, Brandon P.'s going to whip him across. Eagle ducked the clothesline. Oh, another big chop. Well, Dan, it looks like Bill White's going to leave us. Oh, look, he's in the ring.
Bill White just nails Jay Eagle. What the heck's got into Bill White?
I wouldn't have expected to see this from him. He just nailed Eagle from behind with that United States title.
He's talking trash to him while Eagle's laid out there. A lot of verbal warfare going on in there, Tony.
I knew Bill White was having a problem with Chief J. Eagle and how he was conducting himself here.
Here comes Scott Youngblood.
Youngblood's in. Oh, but he gets a taste of that United States title right in the face as well. He's laid out both of these guys.
think Bill White has made it clear what his future plans are here in American Pro Wrestling. I didn't particularly like to see this, but now we know what's on his agenda.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, do you know what time it is? It's time for the soup. The soup kitchen right here at American Pro Wrestling. I tell you now, the soup kitchen, we get down in the mix and see what's really happening and what's really going on with the wrestling. So guess who tonight we bring it out? Guess who? Dirty and Dylan Rage. They in the house tonight. Come on out, Dirty Dylan. Yeah. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got Dirty, reigning champion, and we got his best friend, hanging partners, Dylan Rage in the house. Don't they make a great team, y'all? Don't they make a great team? Dylan Rage, tell us what's going on tonight here at the Soup Kitchen.
But while I'm glad to be here in the Soup Kitchen, and I just want to say that I thank everyone for supporting me. Coming back from an injury is a tough thing, but I tell you what, this man right here has been my best friend throughout everything. He's the one that's come and checked on me when I really needed it. And you know what? When I first come back and I was able to get the job done, Dirty needed help, and I knew that I was going to be the one that come to his aid. He is the greatest APW champion. Bill Hazelwood made a good decision giving him a title back. Does everyone in WGTS TV Land 16 think that Dirty is the greatest APW champion? I do. Yeah. All right. So I tell you what, Dirty, say a few words to these people because these are your people. There you go.
When you was out for about 3 or 4 months with a broken arm, I was sitting there calling you every day. When you first came back, you said you could get my butt kicked twice.
That's right, baby.
And for that, I think Dylan Rage needs to get some respect because he's a true friend. What do you say? Give him some love. All right.
Hey, Dirty, you forgot your belt, Dirty. This is the title, the English champ. You're not the champ. You ain't champ. I'm the champ. I'm the man. What about that, APW? Give me that microphone, Buffalo. Who's the champ? He's not the champ. I'm the champ. Everybody recognize I'm the champ. Next title, punk.
Well, I tell you what, ladies and gentlemen, that relationship there kind of reminds me of my marriage. Ladies and gentlemen, you see what happens